The following is a production of CPRundown.com. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts of this podcast are those of the individual and not of any affiliated companies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rundown on Fun, a weekly podcast covering the Six Flags Entertainment Corporation, the amusement industry, and everything to do with fun. Here are your hosts, Carsten Anderson, Evan Schultz, and Kyle Hu.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Unfortunately, this is not Kyle. This is Carsten. I'm here on location here at Six Flags Great America. We got invited to their media day for Wrath of Rakshasa, which is their brand new B&M Dive Coaster. Just like if you think of a dive coaster, just like Valraven at Cedar Point, this one's a little different. This one is definitely just a little bit different. I'm going to give you some stats about it, uh, which I think is actually pretty exciting. This is going to have the steepest and also the most inversions on this coaster. So it's steepest as in like it's going to have a 96 degree angle going down, which is kind of insane if you think about it. Because 90 degrees is straight down, and that's 96. So we're going past vertical, which is really cool. It also goes 67 miles per hour. And then also it is if you're looking for like a really good family coaster or something like that, they've got a lot of them here at Six Flags Great America. But this one, you only have to be 48 inches tall to ride, which is really, really good. I just got off the coaster a few times. If you can't tell the excitement in my voice, I'm a little, I don't know, caffeined up and ready to go kind of thing. But anyway, I got off of it, and my first impressions are it's a great coaster. It really is. It packs a lot of punch for sure. So you start out, off, going out of the station up the lift hill, and it's 180 feet tall. So you go up the lift hill, and then you go over and then do what a dive coaster normally does. You pause at the very top, and then all of a sudden you just dive down into that 96 degree angle down. That's 171 feet drop, which is insane. And then so you're flying through the course and everything, and all the inversions are it almost feels like the inversions are on top of each other. There's five inversions, but it's spaced out to where it's not as bad as you think. Like, I might not be doing it crazy justice, but I think it's paced out perfectly to where there's like an inversion and it's like a pause, and then an inversion and then there's a pause, and it's butter smooth, really, really smooth. I really enjoyed it. And then also the elements and the theming that they have around on the ride and stuff. There's a bunch of like statues of Rakshasa, and they've got a little bit of a storyline and a legend that surrounds the legendary demon and things like that. Really, really cool. If you've never been out to Six Flags Great America, it's actually about 5.5 hours or so away from Cedar Point. So it's about 300 some miles, I think. It's not as far as you would think. And then also, if you have a pass, the park passport on your season passes, go check it out. I mean, honestly, it's a nice little summer drive. Really, really, really nice park. They've got a really nice B&M inverted coaster called Batman, and it's themed obviously for Batman and stuff. And it's like Raptor if you think about it. They also have a really fun coaster in RMC called Goliath. That's a fun one. And it's a not a huge park, but it's definitely got a lot of coasters to ride. You've got some oldies like a Demon, which is a like an arrow looping coaster. That's always fun. They've also got like it's called X Flight. It's similar to what Gatekeeper is, but I think it's more of, in my opinion, I think it's more of like a compact layout, and you fly through. It's like themed for like kind of being like an airplane or something like that, like with airport and stuff and everything. And you have some really close near misses and things like that. But yeah, it is this Wrath of Rakshasa is gonna be opening on May 31st. We did get the news for that, so that is exciting. So not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, May 31st, it's going to open to the public, which is awesome. I mean, right before June. I know that in the past, I think a lot of people have definitely given a lot of hate towards the legacy Six Flags parks. But you know, like we said on the podcast, and Kyle and I, Evan and I have said, the Six Flags name, this is legacy Cedar Fair that's taken charge and getting things done in a very good timely manner, and it's great. I got to try. So they have some new food options and things like that that you would never really see at a Six Flags park in the past. So you could definitely see the Cedar Fair esque coming out into definitely coming out into the a legacy Six Flags park, and definitely love to see it. So exciting! But yeah, so come check out Wrath of Rakshasa here in Chicago. Also, another huge shout out goes out to the Six Flags Great America, also Tony Clark that invited us here and to take a peek at this and get a ride on this because it's really fun. I can't wait to ride it some more. Like I said, the pacing's fun, the speed's fun. It's a really good, really good and smooth coaster. So really happy for the park on this. And we're also just a quick little note. Uh, Next time we'll record, we'll talk a little bit more about Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. We're still waiting on news for that, for when that is actually going to um, open. But we have seen it test. I got to see it in person test. If you looked at our Facebook page, you'd be able to see it tilt, and then you got to see the train go and tilt and everything like that. So that was fun and exciting. And yeah, I mean, it looks like it could possibly open for Coaster Mania. I don't know. It's a very tight schedule with all the testing that they need to do and so on and so forth. But um, so excited. This summer's going to be amped up, and it's just going to get better and better. So make sure you follow our page and everything like that. And yeah, so really thanks for listening to this. I know that this is a little different. We're not, in the record studios talking about the podcast and everything, and the guys are busy doing whatever they're doing. But yeah, so hopefully you had it's a little quick update, everything like that. But yeah, so come check out Wrath of Rakshasa here at Six Flags Great America, and we will talk to you guys on the next episode. And make sure you follow this podcast make sure you follow this podcast with all your friends and share it with everybody and give us a rating. So, all right, guys, we really appreciate you listening to. You guys have a good week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Rundown on Fun. Don't forget to follow us on social media for all the latest updates from Six Flags Entertainment. And remember, always be kind to your ride operators. See you soon.